A local organization is calling for change to the state's rental relief program created during the pandemic.
This after a landlord claims he's unable to get the money issued to his tenant for unpaid rent. 12 News consumer reporter Gina Marini has the details on why many say a change is needed. Gina?
Kim and Mike, the spokesperson says a Rhode Island coalition of housing providers is asking for change with the RentReliefRI program to help keep the process fair and balanced.
Program director had made it clear that
Andrew Butler, property manager for Elmwood Realty, says his West Warwick tenant received $12,000 from RentReliefRI to pay unpaid rent.
the tenant has been provided the funds through a federal program to pay that back owed rent and clear an eviction from his record, and he's choosing to keep the check rather than pay it to the landlord where it was intended.
Court documents show RentReliefRI processing employees made several attempts to reach out to the landlord but didn't hear back.
We pay the landlords in every instance where they agree to participate. When we pay the tenant directly, the landlord did not agree to participate.
Now the Rhode Island Coalition of Housing Providers, an organization made up of landlords, is calling to change the program.
Under no circumstances should a tenant get paid any back rent, because that's not what this funding is meant for.
Hunsinger says because the federal treasury oversees the program and put rules in place, they would need to change the program.
We work very hard to keep people within the bounds of the program to do what they're supposed to do. Less than 1% of people who are not using the funds as intended.
And while Hunsinger says the program does benefit landlords, she says it was created with the goal of protecting tenants to keep them housed if they experienced a hardship from the pandemic. And we reached out to the tenant's lawyer to learn if the funds will be handed over to Butler, but have not heard back yet from the tenants. Gina Marini, 12 News.